Hello and welcome to Chabot News for March 1st, 2017. I'm Ari, and in today's news, we'll have the latest on Subway's chicken, Flo will bring us the news on Deadpool 2, and Mike will let us know about the Minnesota Vikings. All that and more on Chabot News. The next time you eat out, you may want to reconsider what you are putting on your body. DNA test reveals Subway's chicken is only 50% chicken. The tests were conducted by the Canadian Broadcasting Corp. They discovered that chicken patties average at 53.6% chicken DNA, while the strips came in at 42.8%. Subway promotes itself as a healthier alternative to everyday fast food, but these results argue otherwise. The mysterious other half of the DNA is mainly soy-based DNA. At the end of the day, healthier fast food is still fast food. Moving on to the local news, here's Tim Trugy with the live report on the recent fire in Hayward.
Thanks, Ari. I'm Tim Trugy here at the scene of Tiki Gardens. A fire erupted early Monday morning, February 27th at the Tiki Garden Apartments in Hayward off Harder Road. Neighbors scrambled to alert one another shortly after 1 a.m. as the fire engulfed a few units on the third floor. The Hayward Fire Department and Police Department took control of the situation by evacuating the tenants to safety. Luckily, there were no casualties or injuries. Firefighters anticipated the worst. Hours later, occupants were told that they were unable to enter their home for the rest of the day and would have to wait until further notice. The American Red Cross provided breakfast, coffee, and shelter for the displaced individuals at the facility located near Cal State East Bay. Due to different levels of damage, some residents have yet to return home. Restorations and maintenance companies have been working around the clock to bring the apartment to its original state. Recent follow-ups revealed that all tenants will be able to return no later than 1 week after the incident. Now back to you, Ari.
Thanks, Tim. Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, appeals urges his employees not to join the United Auto Workers Union. Union advocate Jose Moran alleged that long hours of physical labor once forced 6 of his 8 team members to take medical leave simultaneously. The Tesla CEO then begins to slam the United Auto Workers Union, claiming the organization's tactics are disingenuous or outright false. Moran's post was later followed by a news conference and a Facebook video detailing how unsubstantial pay, extended work hours, and severe working conditions are making life difficult for Tesla employees. Moran argues that unionizing will only improve the factory workers' situation. Elon fires back, exclaiming Moran was planted by the UAW union to evoke commotion and publicity. Now here's Catherine Dolph for an information about the importance of diet and more plant-based protein.
Understanding what kinds of food provide the best health outcomes is an important area of research. In particular, the types of protein we eat, both animal and plant-based, can have long-term effects on overall health. Doctors Mingyang Song and Andrew Chan from Massachusetts General Hospital and co-authors examined how animal and plant-based protein sources influence long-term health.
Someone's protein intake is potentially associated with long-term health outcomes and mortality.
People should not only care about how much protein they consume, but also pay attention to what kind of food they consume to get the protein.
They looked at more than 131,000 adults participating in 2 long-running national health studies. Participants provided 25 to 30 years of detailed information on diet, lifestyle, and medical conditions. Researchers reviewed detailed food questionnaires that were sent to the participants every 4 years.
Individuals that consume the highest amounts of animal-based proteins had a somewhat higher risk of mortality, in particular cardiovascular mortality.
And these associations are stronger among people with unhealthy lifestyle factors.
Those factors included smoking, heavy alcohol use, obesity, and physical inactivity.
Some of the association between unhealthy lifestyle and animal protein may be driven primarily by the fact that these people tended to consume more red and processed meat than fish or chicken.
Those with a healthier lifestyle did not see an increase in their risk of dying. The study appears in JAMA Internal Medicine.
When we look at animal protein versus plant protein, we found that replacement of animal protein with plant protein is associated with a substantial reduction of mortality.
Clearly, over the long term, a diet which is comprised primarily of plant-based proteins tends to be more favorable for longevity than someone who consumes most of their protein from animal sources.
Catherine Dolph, The JAMA Report.
On Monday, February 27th, Ann Chief, the mayor of Oakland, swore in the city's first police chief in over 7 months. Ann Kirkpatrick, a former Chicago PD superintendent and police chief of Spokane, Washington, was sworn in Oakland's first women police chief. Residents might ask, is a former police superintendent of a failing city or a former police chief of Spokane, Washington as Oakland's first police chief in over 7 months just too little too late? Will Ann Kirkpatrick be able to relate to and understand the needs of the communities, families, and individuals that it is now her duty to protect? With Oakland's last 3 police chiefs resigning within 8 days of each other in June of last year, hopefully city residents will have the time to have these questions answered. Tuesday, March 7th, Chabot's ethnic studies instructor, Kay Fisher, will be celebrating Women's Health Month, and all are invited. From 12 to 1 p.m., join her in room 355 for her presentation, Standing with Our Grandmothers, the fight to remember and memorialize what she calls comfort women. This event is free and open to students, staff, faculty, and the public with lunch provided. Now with the latest around the entertainment world, here's Flo.
Thanks, Ari. There's been one movie stirring up comic movie fans, and that is Deadpool 2. Casting rumors for characters like the mutants, Domino, and Cable have prospective actors delivering public statements, raising social media campaigns, and starting petitions about any potential casting. The latest actor on the hot list of Deadpool 2 is Russell Crowe for the important role of Cable. Crowe's dance with the Cable role began on Twitter when Deadpool creator Rob Liefeld, an apparent Russell Crowe fan, suggested that Australian actor audition for Cable in Deadpool 2. Rob Liefeld probably doesn't even have much say in the casting process of Deadpool 2, but the small exchange was enough to get fans riled up about the prospect of Russell Crowe playing the time-traveling son of Cyclops in the Deadpool sequel. However, there is still no confirmation for who will play Cable in Deadpool 2. On Saturday afternoon, February 26th, while many of us were enjoying our weekends, the Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj feud that had been brewing since 2007 hit its boiling point. The story started a decade ago when a then little-known Minaj released a freestyle over a beat that Remy had been on a mere 3 years prior. In the freestyle, Minaj took what Remy perceived as shots at her career. The two stars recently began circling each other, lobbying soft punches and seeing where they landed. Until now, Remy, waiting for the green light to appear, took the opportunity to release her album Sheather on Saturday, a 7-minute long track. It was an embarrassing moment for Minaj. More than all of that, it was a diss track suited for the social media era. Well, that's it for entertainment this week. Back to you, Ari.
23-year-old Noor Tagore, a journalist for CBS Radio, motivational speaker, and first-generation Libyan American, will be here on campus March 16th from 12 to 1 p.m. as a guest speaker at Chabot in this event in Building 700S. Her weekly Ustream discussions attempt to break stereotypes and encourage others to challenge their potential. Tagore's passion for journalism stems from their desire to expose cultural injustice and tackle challenges faced by women around the world. Noor Tagore has a story, and her rise as a young journalist is an inspirational one. So join her at the Event Center in room 700 South from 12 to 1 p.m. this month on the 16th. Now with the news on sports, here's Mike.
Bad news for the Golden State Warriors. Kevin Durant injured himself in the last night's 112-108 loss to the Washington Wizards after center Zaza Pachulia fell back into Durant's knee, causing him a hyperextended knee. As always, memes and hate-filled social media with basketball fans serving Warriors fans a big L. Durant had an MRI last night, with several media outlets reporting that he could be out for the remainder of the regular season. After that news surfaced, the Warriors announced that Matt Barnes would be rejoining the team, and he was extremely excited. Let's hope KD can find a better way than Derek Fisher to stay with the Warriors. Well, that's it for sports. Back to you, Ari.
Thanks, Mike. Samsung's product showcase Sunday is notable for what's missing: a new flagship phone. Instead, Samsung is spotlighting new Android and Windows tablets after delaying the Galaxy S8 smartphone, an indirect casualty for the unprecedented September recall of the fire-prone Note 7 phone. The new tablets will carry the Galaxy brand and come with many of the Note 7's features, including the S Pen stylus and screens with rich colors. The Galaxy S8 and Galaxy S8 Plus are set to be officially unveiled in March and will go on sale in April. Both phones will have a larger screen and with their predecessors and are considered to become two of the fastest phones on the market once they are released. Well, that's it for Chabot News this week. Thanks to all the students and staff in the Mass Communications Department here at Chabot College for making this production possible. You can watch us anytime online at youtube.com/ChabotTV. Stay tuned to KCTH Channel 27 for more Chabot TV.